Inspiring part two. What's up?
Can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Why can't I see myself?
I don't know.
Oh, adios me. I can't tell if I look good or if I look terrible.
You look
Oh
fine.
no. Oh
You look
no.
fine. Can you see
The
yourself?
suspense is killing me.
There is no suspense.
Oh,
I am your mirror today.
okay, let me look at myself on my camera. Okay. All right, I don't look that bad. All right. So how are thou?
But you are supposed to see yourself, right?
Yeah, I am supposed to see myself. That's usually how it works. But yeah.
Lou says you look like you.
What up, Lou? That's my guy. All right. So we in this thing, man. I guess I just, as long as I look good to y'all, that's all that matters.
Yes, you do. Can you see me though?
Oh, I see you. I just, for some reason, I don't see myself. It's odd.
You want to try and come back in?
I don't even want to chance it, honestly. As long as y'all can see me, because some radical might happen and it just ruin everything. So I'm gonna just roll with it.
Well, thank you for wanting to be a guest. As I was saying in my introduction, you are a little bit out of the ordinary in my line of guests, but then again, you're not, because you are an entrepreneur, you are a creative person, you're an actor, you're an artist, so you definitely fit in there. For those who are now joining me because of Leon being in here, the What Now series was born out of the crazy pandemic where people were frustrated, entertainment industry was shut down, and I just felt like motivating everyone and inspiring everyone by having these talks with inspiring people. So all my guests that I invite or that invite themselves to be on here are inspiring, and you are one of them, and not just as a creative but also as a father. And that's something that I really wanted to address in this episode, because I think that's very important as well. You're doing important work being a role model as a dad.
Thank
One of my first questions, obviously, with this pandemic, how has this whole shutdown of the world impacted you personally and business-wise?
Well, business wise, I was just getting my legs up under me with the movement. I had just bought a billboard. We had just had like a big gathering with like 300 dads in Oakland at Lake Merritt. And right after that, boom, pandemic. I'm like, oh man, I was just getting the groove. You know,
Right.
people were becoming aware of it. I bought a billboard. I'm about to post this billboard. I'm gonna do one in LA next, and then nope, no outside, no bye bye. So now I'm just waiting, for things to clear up, which it doesn't look like it's gonna clear up anytime soon.
Right.
But that's just the beginning of it. But when you're a hustler, you're gonna find a way to make it work.
Right.
So I've still been, I started doing my YouTube with my son, created a brand, the Ross Boys. So now we started our own TV series. Just posted we'll have to put a seventh episode next Monday. And I've been doing other things with other creative people. And yeah, like I got the Daddies Unite channel. I've been doing a lot. Like like to me, the pandemic has been a blessing. Although a lot of people are suffering,
Yeah.
and it's very very unfortunate. But it has taught me a lot. Like I've been eating healthier. I've been drinking healthier. I still have fun, but ultimately, like I look at life different. I look at life differently, and it's opened up new doors, man.
Right.
Like so I can just do it myself instead of auditioning has been slow. So I just feel like I'm gonna just put it all in God's hands, of course, but I'm gonna do the footwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that we're still building and still growing. And my son, I mean, he's a natural actor himself. He's like me, but I noticed like how he takes it acting wise. He takes it more serious now because we got our own stuff. He's like, bro, let's do it. Let's do this.
Right.
Let's do it in the video. Let's write. Dad, can I help you edit? Like he's like, let's go. Like it's me and him. He like, us against the world, Dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a blessing, honestly, man. It's been a blessing.
It's interesting because for most people that I spoke to on these lives, it's been a blessing because it helped them slow down and really look at what's important and maybe shift what wasn't good in their life to what's good. And but that was the beginning. So in the beginning, it was a lot different than we're now going into our 6th month of the pandemic and the change of the world, so to speak. So I think now the talks have changed into more of a new type of lifestyle. I had a rapper who had to change his whole the content of his songs before he puts them out, because he's now a changed person. He wants to talk about different things because his whole mindset has changed in these past few months. Like you said, you're being healthier, you're eating healthier, you have a healthier routine. What are some of the things that you do now that you didn't do before, as far as diet or physical routine is concerned?
So I'm not going to even lie to you. Since my birthday, I've been slipping. So since August 14th, I've been slipping, and I've been living my best life for my birthday, you know. And since my birthday is like, it's my birthday, then my mom's birthday, then my son's birthday in less than a month, so it's back to back to back. So around that time of year, I always slip anyway. We just have fun. So with the Vegas, and I didn't bring no, you know, I didn't bring nothing healthy with me. I just ate whatever we bought.
That's
And three
cheap meat.
times a day. Yeah. So, but other than that, when I was on, you know, before the birthday started, because today's my mom's birthday and my son's birthday's in 8 days. So, before my birthday hit, I was like drinking. I make green juice, you know, and I would substitute that for a lot of meals because I cook a lot. And you know, I don't always cook the best stuff. Like that's one thing about me. I don't cook. I'm not gonna just, oh, I'm hungry, let me eat a salad.
Right.
That's
You
not me.
make food. You don't cook, you make
Yeah,
food.
if I cook, I'm gonna cook something that I want to. If I'm gonna spend all that time in the kitchen, I'm gonna cook what I want to cook, right? So typically, I was just like, I'll cook like one meal a day from that I eat. I make breakfast for my son or whatever, and then I make something for him so that way he can just go eat the leftovers later or something like that. But for me, I cook like one big meal, you know what I'm saying, a day. And then like for breakfast, I drink a green juice, you know what I'm saying, and I make it like a big old thing of green juice, and it lasts me like 2 or 3 days, or 4 sometimes. So that's been keeping me. It helped me lose. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 15 pounds
Wow.
drinking that
In this
and
pandemic, in the
water
past 5 months?
in the pandemic. And then once my birthday hit, here
You
was
gained it
17
back?
days ago. I didn't gain all of it back, but I gained some of it back for sure. And I haven't been working out either. I just been living my best life. So hopefully after his birthday passed, after we finish celebrating his birthday, I'll get back
Right. But you
to
know
being
what? Honestly, the fact that you're living your best life, nobody can knock that. We're all being
right.
depressed and frustrated. I'm actually happy to hear people having a good time, because,
Yeah.
we have to enjoy the good things and not just focus on the bad things, because that's what media already does
Facts.
for us. So,
Facts.
I'm not
Facts.
mad at that. And if you're happy, do what you got to do. But it is important to maintain that healthy streak, because if you say that you've been feeling good because of that as well, try not to make it cheat year. Try to make it a
Right.
habit to stay
Right.
healthy.
More like a cheat month. More like a
Cheat
cheat
month,
month.
yeah. No, cheat month is
Yeah.
okay. That's usually how
Yeah.
summers are anyway.
Right.
So how do you do you have a change mentally as well, as far as how your outlook is and how you approach things at this point, as far as compared to before this whole thing happened in the world?
Oh, you mean just everything going on in the world?
I mean, how do you deal with just generally things mentally? Like, have you, because you talked about your physical shift, but was there also a mental shift? Like, do you approach life differently because of what's going on in the world right now? You don't
Yes,
have
because
to. I mean,
it's
you could be like, nope, I'm still the same on me.
no. It's so much going on in the world. I'm kind of like, it kind of sucks to say this, but I'm kind of like, I'm ready for whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like everything going on with the injustice and
Right.
you know the the pandemic. You know, a lot of people are dying and they have no control over it. You don't, even before then, you don't have
Yeah.
control over when you die. But with how things are going now, it's just crazy. So I'm trying my best to stay level headed and make sure that I keep my son at the top of my thoughts whenever I make a decision. Like, yesterday I was on the freeway And you know how you get on, I was getting onto the freeway, and so I got in the right lane. Well, I was in the right lane. I was merging onto the freeway. You know how the lane always to the right, it merges with the lane
Yeah.
that you started. So I'm getting on the freeway, la 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 la, and then it was kind of like traffic already. It wasn't like
Right.
it was free flowing. It was traffic, and then it was a truck that was right there, and they didn't want to let
He
me
wasn't letting you
get on the.
in. He was one of those ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't want to be like, oh, it's a white guy. He must be. I don't want to. I'm not that guy,
But
right?
you think it
But
though.
but I'm like, bro. I know you saw
Right.
me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even looked up to him. And my son was in the car, so I try not to
Right.
do the whole, I trying to do that because I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that in front of my son or put him in danger because I'm doing that. But I didn't like that because
Right.
I feel threatened because now my son is in the car and my job is to protect my son. So if I got to knock somebody out to teach him a lesson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. That's where I was at. But I was like, can't do it. I'm a man of God. Just keep driving. But yeah, he definitely saw me and he definitely could have let me over. It ain't like even if he was in a rush, you're not gonna go
Right.
nowhere, bro. Just
Right. Traffic.
it's crazy.
That's what I be thinking when I'm in
Yeah,
a car. Trust me. There's always people that just don't want to let you in. If we all just be a little
yeah.
nicer, then traffic would flow better too.
Right. Facts. So that's pretty much it. It's like, I'm trying to keep my sanity because it's been hard for me. It's been hard for me. Like every time I hear something new,
Yeah.
I just and then I heard about the 39 kids that were just found in Atlanta. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. It's a
like
lot.
man, like it's like this is the worst year. I'm not gonna say it's the worst year ever, but it's just like as far as just how everything unexpected
Yeah.
happened, just so much. I mean, life is unexpected, but this is just like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. It's just like
Right.
it's something every week or every month. It seems like it's just like, can we get a break?
I feel
But
like over the years, this all has been happening. I just feel like it's more out there in the media and being put out there now. I don't feel like it's all of a sudden bad. It was always bad. We're just more aware of it. It's more put out there. The media is putting more spotlight on it. Um, but obviously, I don't want to say anything and assume anything, but my opinion is, I can only speak from my point of view, is that ever since, Orange guy got into office, it did get worse because he gives everybody like the pass to be assholes and racists and bigots and whatnots. So I do think that has, contributed to that. You're actually the first person that I talked to since Black Panther passed. And so
mm,
that definitely had an impact on, the Black community all around the world because of the role he embodied. Um, how has the whole Black Lives Matter movement been for you raising a young king?
it's been tough simply because like my son is 6, but he's like mentally like 13. Like he's very, very smart, and one thing he does do on his own is he asks questions. Like even like now, he's in the school, the Zoom school, online school.
Right.
He be asking questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I took him to one protest, he was like, Dad, this is different, like, but he actually enjoyed it, and then the next time he was like, Dad, I want to go to another protest. Can I like, it's like, all right, it's not like it's not a like fun activity. It's just like, it's a meaningful thing, and it's supposed to be taken serious.
Right.
But he liked it because you could get out and run, and it's just like he get to be free, feel like. But I had to break down, let him know what it's all about and why we're doing it. So it's been challenging because I had to stop him from getting on YouTube because YouTube posts everything and
Yeah.
talks about everything. And he asked me, Dad, who's Tamir Rice? Dad, who's Breonna Taylor? What
Yeah.
happened? Can I see the video of Breonna Taylor? I'm just like, I don't really want him to, I want him to
He's too
be educated.
young. You want him to have his
Yeah,
childhood too. Yeah.
yeah, like I want him to enjoy life, but to also be aware. You
Be
know what I'm saying?
prepared.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like he know how to fight, but you know he's only 6, so it's like if an adult grab him, an adult grab him. You
Right.
know, you can't really, you ain't struggling no adult, but you know he knows different things to get people up off of him. But it's just like it's just so much going on, and like when I heard about when I read about it, the 39 kids, I'm just
Yeah.
like man, like do I even want him to go back to school? Like on top of the pandemic, is that I don't see that ending anytime soon.
Right.
Um, but on top of that, it's like kids are getting kidnapped, and we're getting ready to move into a house. I'm about to get a house, and in the area I'm getting a house is really, really cheap. But also the area is predominantly white. And I think about a month ago, a black man was caught hung out there. So I know like LA is not really racist because everybody like
Right.
here's all the superstars, and
It's pretty
so it's like
mixed
it's not
up.
really
Yeah.
yeah, so it's not really a racist town. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well, races
actually
are
pretty much
everywhere.
yeah, no, yeah, but they're all racist towns though,
Yeah.
like racist areas, racist cities, and I think the city we're getting ready to move to is predominantly, white, and from what I've been reading upon for things happening, it seemed like a racist town. But I'm not, I gotta live comfortable, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, and I need space. This apartment business, I'm over it, you know what I'm saying. My son need a backyard, so I'm making a sacrifice, and I feel like I can't live in fear.
Yeah. Very
God didn't
true.
give me that spirit to live in fear. So I was just like, it's time to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to handle myself, and
Show them how great you
and
are, and everybody's gonna love
yeah,
you.
yeah. So that's
Just
where
have
I'm at.
that positive energy radiating, and maybe it'll rub off. Who knows?
Right, right,
You
exactly.
can't fight that with your own fears. So you gotta show them that there's nothing to be afraid of on their side, because they live in fear. That's really what it comes from.
Right,
Um,
right.
but okay, let's move on to more lighter things. Daddies Unite. First of all, how are you balancing your career, your acting and your entrepreneurship, your artistry, with being a single dad?
Actually, it all coincides. It all goes together. I find a way to be creative with Daddies Unite. And my music, I do music as well. I don't know if you knew that, but
I knew
I do
that.
music. Yeah, so I'm a Christian rap artist, spiritual rap artist, however you want to classify it. But, I do that, and then, that works with Daddies Unite because my business is all about positivity and my music is all about positivity. So I'm getting ready to shoot a video for that, and I'm gonna incorporate Daddies Unite with my music. So I feel like everything, and me being a single dad, having my son all the time, so he gets to experience and learn
Right.
and witness everything that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot right now. Like I'm doing a lot, and I don't believe in just focusing on one thing and hoping that like I feel like I
Bet
got
on
so
more
many different things.
horses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to take off first. So let me just put equal energy into whatever I can get until I get an offer. Then I can focus on that. Okay, I got an offer now. Let me focus on this only because I got an offer for it. But other than that,
So you're
yeah,
doing
like I'm
everything.
writing,
You're doing everything right now. You're
huh?
doing music, acting, and whatever else you're doing. Daddies Unite.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
just but you found a way to really tie everything in together and elevate the entire business.
Right. So how I got it set up now is like in all my sketches and my music video, I'm wearing my brand. So
Right.
people going if that take off, they're gonna be like, "What's that? Is Unite?" And I'm promoting my brand. In my TikTok, I promote I'm promoting my business. I'm promoting everything and everything.
Yeah, people learn from
So
this. Learn from this. Promote everything.
yeah,
Don't leave things out.
yeah. So what I'm gonna start doing is promoting my music and my sketches too. So yeah, I'm just showing them everything I can do, man.
What's the next project you got coming out? The music video?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the music video because I just did a pilot for a TV show that's kind of like what's the name of the show with Ti and Cardi B, uh the one that D Smoke won. I can't think of the name of the show now, but anyway, it's a musical show where
Oh,
like it's
I know what you
competition.
mean. The rap
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So I just we just shot that. the pilot for that last like 2 or 3 days ago actually. So if that takes off, then I'll be on the TV show doing my music
Right.
and wearing Daddy's Unite. So it's like that's a TV show. So if that airs, then bam, millions of people will see that. So it's just like I'm just promoting. I'm promoting everything.
Right. What made you want to get into entertainment?
I've been entertaining my whole life. Like literally since I was a kid, I just always made my family laugh, friends laugh, and I ultimately want to play sports like my son does. But I was so short. I was short. Like I'm short now, and it's not an
Short people play
excuse. It's not an
sports. What
excuse.
are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I wanted to play basketball. That was my game, and I was like 5'2", 5'3" all through high school, and then 12th grade I shot up to like 5'7", and now I'm 5'9", 5'10". So I'm not tall, but
You're
for a
not that
man they would.
short.
Yeah, oh, that's short. And
No,
that
I
that hurt
mean to
my
play
feelings a little bit.
sports.
No,
No.
no, but I'm saying, but back
Right.
then I was like 5'2", 5'3". So it wasn't until like 17, 18 when I started
You
growing.
didn't have your
I had like
growth
a little
spurt until
growth
late.
spurt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But even still, I'll still be short. 5'10" is still short for NBA. But I mean, I could have made it. I wasn't as good as I thought I was, though. To
Yeah,
be
if
honest,
your throw is
I
good.
could just. Yeah, I could just shoot really good, but that's not gonna get into the NBA. I didn't do nothing else really good. I'm still a great shooter. That's about it. Um, and my defense is good. But yeah, I wanted to play sports, and once I realized that wasn't gonna go, because I was in trouble. Like I was a hood dude, you know what I'm saying? I was game banging, I was doing all kind of crazy stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. So doing that, and then playing sports. Sports was like my outlet to be as peaceful as possible and focus on doing something productive. But yeah, so I stopped doing that, and I was like, I'm gonna do entertainment. So I started doing music. And then music, my acting, my music manager was like, you should start doing acting. I'm
Right.
like, sure. And then he told me how to do it. So I started doing background work, and then started from the bottom, and then I started doing commercials, started getting booked, and then here we are.
And here we are. What is the biggest
Yeah,
thing that you've learned how to navigate in this industry? Like, what are some of the things that you came across that you were like, "Ooh, I need to really do this different."
nothing, nothing. I've always everything. So I'm gonna be honest. So I just booked like a LA classic movie with some pretty big people. I just booked that, and
Congratulations.
thank you. So I just shot pretty much two different films. One is a short film, but it could be bigger, and the other one is bigger. And both of them I got by networking. Like so,
Right.
networking is the biggest thing, And I'm king network. Like I
How are
network.
you King Network? What
Like
is what is your game? What is your strategy? Just talking to
well,
people.
yeah, talking to people. I can talk. I have to get the gap. Um, like my dad. I get it from my dad. But yeah, I talk. I'm cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? I respect everybody. And I've learned to like not have intercourse with certain women. Like because that ruins relationships. So, I
Listen,
just be cool
people,
with everybody.
straight up advice. Do not have intercourse with
Yeah,
certain people when you're doing
yeah.
business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just but even so, like for instance, like even with the sketches in the sketch world, when I shoot with like my friends that got millions of followers and stuff, and I'm on set with them, and it's always pretty girls, like always. So it's like I flirt, you know what I'm saying, but like the talented girls, like the girls that's gonna be in movies, like actually acting. I just be cool to be friends with them and to work with them. But the girls that just there like groupies, I'm like, okay, I might give her the time because she's not really talented, she's just cute. So I pick. I know I've learned who to work with and who not. Who to. What I'm saying. I learned who is who and what is what.
You
If
got to
that makes
figure out
sense.
who's who first because,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
goes
Who
for
is who?
women as well. I mean, obviously I'm a woman in the entertainment industry. I don't have intercourse with certain men either. That
Hmm.
does not help you get a career. Let me just, burst that bubble for everybody that doesn't know. No, women can't sleep their way to the top. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
But I guess if you want to be in the industry, you're gonna find out for yourself. that's about it. But networking is definitely one of the biggest valuable aspects of, you know, getting some business done. You have to be open to meeting new people. You have to be open to learning new things, and navigate different types of aspects of the industry. And I think you're doing that pretty well with all the things that you do. You do so much, but you have to have a talent too. How much do you think talent is involved in this?
Oh, you gotta have talent for a man.
Oh, a woman
Men have
doesn't
to
have
have
to have talent?
not necessarily. Not all. I don't think they have to have talent. No, not all women. Some women do, and it sucks. It's like, you know, like all the pretty girls like yourself, the beautiful ladies. I mean,
Thank you.
a lot of. I mean, I'm not saying women don't have talent. I'm
They
saying it's
don't
not always
necessarily need
required.
it to get somewhere.
They don't necessarily need it. Yeah, like it's like you can learn how to act. You can take acting class if they
Right.
like how you look. Yeah, take this acting class. You're gonna be the star in this movie, and then bam, you just learn how to act. Like it's easy for women. It's easy.
I
It's
agree.
easy.
Yeah,
I
I don't
see it.
know.
Like, okay, look, let me tell you. Like, cause I even do the sketch world, right? So when I shoot, like I'll shoot with one of my guys who got 5 million followers, right? And another girl who can't act, just really cute. We'll both be in the same sketch. She won't say much. I'll be actually acting and making people laugh. They'll go follow her before they
Because she's
follow me
pretty.
because she's pretty.
That's
That's it.
terrible.
Like it is though. Like one of my homegirls who started doing it after me. She got her own YouTube channel, and she just got to like what, like 20 some thousand
And
subscribers.
you
And
telling me your homegirl ain't got no talent?
no, I'm not saying she ain't got no talent. I'm saying the reason they followed her is because she's beautiful and she's shooting with everybody else. I'm shooting the same people she's shooting with, but
Right.
I only got like 600 subscribers, and I've been doing it for a while now. And I'm talented, and I'm right, but she has 20,000. It's like we in the
Well,
same sketches.
let me tell you the other side of that though. Me knowing I'm not ugly, sometimes you want people to respect you and take you serious for what you do, your talent and your work.
Right.
I don't necessarily, you know, I'm a music journalist. I've been doing this for like 15 years now, 20 years. And I had to prove myself. Every time I had to interview somebody, they just literally already judged me from me sitting down, like, oh, here we go. She's not going to know nothing. And then I, you know, start talking and they see that I know my stuff and I've done my research. But the fact that you get judged by your looks is not always great. And honestly, it's fine because I know that now in the Instagram days, you know, everybody's an influencer. If you look good, you don't have to have a talent. You just have to look good and be cute. But not everybody's for that. Like, I don't know why I have 6,000 followers because I only get the same people commenting on my shit. So half of that is probably because I look cute, but you can miss me with that. I want business out of this.
Right, right. But you know, different strokes for different folks, man. And I don't knock it. It's just I just know that, you know, it's easier, you know, much easier,
Not
especially for
always,
social media.
because
For
sometimes you
social
don't
media,
get it
for social
because
media,
of that.
for social media, it's
Yeah.
easier. Social media,
It
but like
makes it hard for the
TV, you know,
talented folks that don't look good.
right? Like myself, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Just it's
stop
so
it.
hard.
Stop it. You know you
It's
making
so
it.
hard.
You know
It's
you
so hard.
making it.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
But it's fun though.
Let's go back to the Daddies Unite because I thought that was a great initiative, a great movement, a great brand. What I read on the website is, you know, first and foremost, you being a single dad, much love and respect to you and to all the single dads, but also just the dads that are there. One of the things that you say on your website is that it's also to inspire the dads that aren't doing their job to do their job. How do you do that with this movement?
It's easy. For the most part, all right. So social media is the biggest outlet to everything and everybody. Everybody's on social media. Everybody's influenced by social media, whether it's good or bad. And like for instance, like when I did the meet and greet in Oakland where like 300 dads came out. When I posted that, they posted it. It was in conjunction with some Bay Area locals, so it wasn't just a Daddy's Night event, but I made it a Daddy's Night event because I had shirts for sale, I had apparel, you know what I'm saying? I brought all my stuff. So people were supporting left and right, and they thought it was a Daddy's Night event because that's the only thing that was actually being promoted, you know? But the guy that set it all up, who's a Bay Area local, you know, they did blogs and did promotions all over, you know, the internet and everything. So they pretty much got the people there, and I pretty much took over from there. But yeah, like that, like a lot of people reached out to me. A lot of people reached out to the website, supported because they saw all those fathers like, oh man, I miss my son. Oh, I miss my daughter, man. Like just seeing that, you know what I'm saying? So imagine how it's gonna be when it is an actual Daddy's Unite event, and all the dads that come out got Daddy's Unite shirts on, you know, the kids, the moms, like when they have it, they see like in a family, you know, gathering pretty much, and everybody supporting Daddy's Unite. That's gonna, you know, and then when they understand that what we're about is bringing families together, not necessarily saying the mom and dad got to be together, but just
just stand up for the kid.
Yeah. So when they see that, it's like, oh man, I want to be down with that. Like, yeah, that, hey baby moms, like, you check out this, you know what I'm saying? Like we should, you know what I'm saying? This could be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna ruffle some feathers, and it's gonna take off. It's gonna take off, and it's gonna basically be from social media, to be honest. I mean, I got other people who are invested into it, you know what I'm saying? People with big names and a lot of fans and followers who are just now getting behind it, and that's dope because, you know, like they're gonna start promoting. Like this is like how it's going right now. It's only a matter of time really before it really gets the recognition it deserves. But once it happens, it's gonna change the world. Like, and I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men don't know their rights as fathers, and a lot of women don't know men's rights as fathers. They just all they know is you know, you know, so all they know is I'm the mom, I carried the baby for 9 months. So what up, Cyrus? What up, my guy?
Yeah, how can he get a shirt?
Okay, let me pin. Can you pin this website?
Well, you post it and then I'll pin it. Daddy'sUnite.com.
Oh, Daddy'sUniteWorldwide.com. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, people, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the question box. Did you get any people reaching out to you telling you that they actually got a better relationship or rekindled the relationship with their kids because of your, you know, movement?
Yeah, and actually, one of my good friends actually, thanks Cyrus. Make sure y'all check Cyrus out too, but he has a great movement he got going on too. But to answer your question, yeah, I have a really good friend who actually, you know, and it's the thing about it, like you never know who you're inspiring. You never know people will watch you and not say nothing and be like, oh, like I was saying to my friend yesterday, he was like, oh man, your Facebook post, man, hey, I'm like, you don't like any of my posts, but you see all my posts. It's crazy. People will watch you to death.
Right.
They won't say nothing, but they will watch everything you do. Right.
You see your views.
So my friend, So my friend was like, he was like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I never told you this, but you know, because he has primary custody of his daughter now. Like at one point, he wasn't seeing either of his kids. He has a son and a daughter. His son be in and out of the country with his mom, has total drama there, and then his daughter, you know, he would see his daughter every now and then. But now he fought for her, took her to court, the mother, and now he has primary custody. Like he has full custody. Like his daughter lives with him now.
That's so
and he was like, hey, bro, he was like, hey, man, I'm be honest, bro. Like, you know, I never told you, man, but like you inspire me. Like seeing you and Lorenzo every day, man, like it made me want to be better. So he gave up drinking, he gave up smoking, like all the stuff that he was doing, because he was never a bad person. He was just, you know, kind of lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like doing things for, you know, instant gratification and stuff. And, you know, and he was like, man, like, bro, like, you know, I'm a year sober now. Like, man, like, I'm not going to say it's all because of you, but you definitely motivated me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and this is like, that's just one story, but I'm pretty sure there's others, you know what I'm saying, that other people have told me similar things.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but everybody's not going to come out and just say it. And I don't expect them to.
That's
'cause that's
fine,
not
but
why
you
I
know
do it.
that you're
But
touching
yeah,
people's lives and changing people's lives,
right,
and not just the fathers, but the children as well. That's really maybe
right,
the, I
right,
don't want to say more important than the dad, but the kid is still, you know, growing up. They're still finding their
right,
way. So for them to have
right.
an active dad in their lives is a big, you know, it makes a difference between whatever they're going to do in life. We all
Facts,
know that. So
facts,
yeah, definitely so much love and respect for the movement, because I know a lot of single dads, and I know a lot of dads that are struggling to get their kids, or, you know, get the rights. I'm actually going to order some of the shirts for one of my good friends who is also a single dad. So he definitely needs a
Look
shirt.
at God. Look at God. I appreciate you. And
No,
you're
that's,
right, Cyrus. Man, they would look at you and just watch, and I say the word.
I'm
Yeah,
about
I
to
was just
order a
piggybacking on what
few
my
and
boy
keep them in
said.
stock so I can ship
Yeah,
them out on
yeah.
Father's Day to all the fathers.
Hey, yeah, man. Keep them stacked. Keep them stacked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
man.
dad passed away last year, so I'm having a
Sorry to
hard
hear
time
that.
this year, especially because of all the changes and things in my life. So I miss my dad, but my dad was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry to hear that,
on to
love.
the next question. People, if you do have questions, please put them in the question box and I will get to those. What I want to know is, because you do so much. One of the things when I first found out about you, obviously I love the videos with your son. They just make me happy. They're such a joy to watch. All your things, because you're so silly. But I want to know, what are your goals in life? What do you eventually want to reach?
Oh man, man, I'm building my empire right now, man. Like I want to do it because I'm obviously my dad. My dad isn't the most talented guy in the world, so I don't know why I'm so talented. But my son is just like me, so I want
He
to
really is.
build and build. Yeah, he's a spitting image of me. But I want to build to where I never have to work again. My son never have to work again, and so on and so forth. But I want to do it to where, the name Ross. We already got family, like Diana Ross, and you know, we got family who are already successful, but we don't use that, what I'm saying, for
For your own
our,
fame, for your own, yeah, work.
yeah, we're doing our own work, and we're building our own Ross brand, if that makes sense. I know
Look
he's
at
better than you,
Cyrus.
so you ain't gotta. Yeah, petty as hell.
Because he
Nah,
learned
but
from the best.
yeah,
That's
so
why.
yeah, he learned from me, and he exceeded it. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because the goal as a father is to raise a kid that's better than you, and I'm already doing that, man. I'm
Oh
already
man,
doing
I
that.
can't wait till
So
he's a teenager and see how you handle that.
oh man, we're gonna be fighting for sure, because he already think he could beat me up now. He be trying me in public. I'm like, bro, you better calm down. But yeah, so my ultimate goal is I want to be that guy that people love, respect, and honor, and could say, man, this guy motivated me to do this. This guy motivated me to do that. This guy helped me in
Right.
this way. He helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because my job on this earth is really to help people. Like I've learned that at a very early age. And I will put myself out there to help people, you know what I'm saying?
You're
And
already
and
doing
I
that.
suffer.
You're already
Yeah,
doing
yeah, I'm
that.
just saying, but I've been doing that
Yeah.
since I can remember. That's why I know why I'm on this earth, and because I've escaped death too many times. So I know the reason why I'm still here is
Right.
to do this. Like I know, and I'm not saying I'm about to just go do anything the rest of my life to see if that's my purpose, but I just know like I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, and the reason why I'm still here is because I have a lot of lives
You
to
have
save, a
to
lot of people
fulfill
to
your
help.
purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, and my purpose is just getting started. Like so I know that what I was supposed to do on this earth, and I'm doing my best to make it happen, and it's going good. Even with the pandemic, it's still going good.
So what are some of the things on your bucket list? Like, are there people that you want to work with as far as musically, or, in film? Who are some of the people that you really feel like, if I done a project with this person, I can lay down in peace?
Nope. I'm gonna be honest, and like I told you earlier, I mean, there's a lot of great actors, I don't put nothing past nobody. But I'm really not a fan of anyone.
Well, you don't have to be a
I've
fan of
never.
someone just to want to have a project out with someone that that you think
I mean,
they would probably enhance your project, or you would enhance them. Um, I'm just a firm
I want to
believer
work.
in speaking things into existence. So I feel like I want to
Right.
speak things into existence for you right now.
Right. I want to work with everybody,
All right. Well,
but it's
everybody
not.
hit him up.
Yeah,
He wants to work
I
with
want to work with
y'all.
everybody. Yeah, but it's not like I can't just sit there and name somebody. Well, I want to work with this person. Like that's not me. I just want to work with everybody who want to work with
Okay.
me. Like that's how I see things. Like people hit me up now that don't have a name and be like, hey, let's work. I'm like, what you got? Like I'm open to work with
Right.
everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much I want to work with this famous person. Like I want to work. Oh, like I'm
So
not at the grocery store. Like I want
how do you pick your projects when people hit you up?
to. My projects. So I typically I write my own stuff, and I just think of people who I know that fit that role. You
That
know what
could
I
be
mean?
anybody. I could hit you up and be
Yeah,
like, "Can I get in one of your projects?"
yeah,
I look
yeah. But
pretty. I don't
also,
have to have talent.
ah, but look, also people do hit me up like, hey, let's work, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll write something. Like so, I don't know. I'm pretty open. I'm not bougie or like one of those people who like, nah, I'm not working with you. You don't have a name because everybody started out with no name before. So
Yeah, but if
yeah,
people
you never
send you
know.
projects that you don't write, if people wrote stuff and they want you to be part of it, how do you pick those? What are the qualities that you look for?
Well, as long as it's not putting me as long as I'm not playing on role that I don't believe in,
Right.
you know what
No
I'm saying?
crazy
Like I'm
shit.
not, yeah, like I'm not gonna be homosexual or anything. I'm not gonna, certain things that anything else besides that, I'm pretty, what I'm saying, no disrespect to him, it's just that's not something
You don't think you
I
could
wanna take
portray
part
that very well on the screen?
in. No, I don't want to. And then 'cause I'm raising a son, so it's like, that's my own personal belief. But anything else, what I'm saying, I'm trying to get like I've been doing a lot of gangster roles, but I've been a gangster before, so I'm
No
used to that. That's a part of
typecasting.
me. Yeah, I do want to play a well round. Like I want to
Yeah.
be well rounded. Like I want to do, I want to play a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I want to test my acting,
Right.
my acting range.
I
I
think
know
you
I
could
can
test
do
your
it.
acting by playing a homosexual.
Yeah, no,
Could
yeah,
you play
no.
a demon?
Uh, I wouldn't even want to play a demon.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't, I don't, I don't want to be, I don't want to be nothing that's not promoting positivity
Right.
in my life. Like, I just, yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to play a cop no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
And I played a cop before, and I'm like, I don't play a cop ever again. Fuck cops.
That is
Uh,
terrible. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to
yeah,
laugh at that, but I mean, what else do we have to
yeah,
do? We might as well laugh at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, but
Like,
I feel
yeah, I'm
you.
good,
You just
man.
so what you look for in projects is something that you feel like I'm supporting the story, this part that I'm the part that I am of the story, and I can put myself behind that.
Right.
Are you
Something I
directing
can
as
do, be
well?
proud of. I can direct. There's no project that I can say I directed. I just gave my 2 cents because I don't want to step on a director's, you know, toes or anything. But I haven't like I direct my own stuff, but like as far as anybody else's, I haven't directed any films or anything yet. I haven't tried to yet.
Yet. Yeah.
Yet, but I'm doing so much. Like it's crazy. Like I've been doing so much. It's just like God, like 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 how much more can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, don't take
or
on
how
too
much
much. Don't
more?
start doing things half-assed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like everything I do, like I really, really do.
Yeah. Focus on finishing projects and not doing everything at the
Right.
same time. Okay, what's going on? You're frozen now. Oh, there you go.
Oh, look, I can see myself now. Look
Oh,
at
there you
God.
go. Do you look
Okay, now
good?
I know where my light in at. Yeah, I had to do a little something. Oh, what up, E? Hey, my guy E is hilarious, man. What up, my G? I can
Okay.
see myself. Now I can find my light in there. Where I'm at? Okay, where I'm at?
You good?
Where am
You
I?
good now?
Oh!
You're hilarious. Okay, well, I think you're on your way to becoming great. You're already great. I think you inspire people, you motivate people. This is one of the reasons why I wanted you as a guest. You promote positivity. I can see it from all your social media and all the things that you put out. It's all very positive. It makes me smile. I have a lot of respect for you raising a son in this environment and still doing what you got to do, believing in your dream, following your passion, making sure that he can do the same thing as well, and not doing it all the conventional way. What is something that you want to give out to people as advice? Or what is your motto or your mantra or your, yeah.
That's a good question, man. That's one thing I gotta get a motto.
You
Nah,
gotta get Daddy
my
G
motto,
Mac is the motto.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So my motto is real men do real things, and I believe that real men never stop fighting, real dads never stop fighting, and no matter how hard things get, never give up on your kids, and never give up on trying to have a healthy co-parenting relationship with the children, the parents, the mother of your kids. And I
Right,
really believe that I really believe that it's time for us to educate ourselves because, like I said earlier, a lot of men don't know their rights. And had it not been for my uncle or my cousin who's a lawyer, a family lawyer, and my auntie who's a paralegal, it wasn't for those two, I would have never learned my rights as a father, and I would
right,
probably be going. I'll probably still be like, can I see my son today? You know what I'm saying? Instead of
right.
going to court and saying, I demand my 50%, you know? And every man is entitled 50% of their kid,
Yeah,
for everything. So a lot of men don't know that. They just think it's whatever they baby mama say. But yeah,
right.
every man, if you have a kid, that kid belongs to you 50%.
Yeah, and it's
But
crazy
it's,
because it's the same over here because I know a father that's basically raising his son alone because the mom left, and it was even weird because even though she left, he still had to fight in court to get his rights, which is crazy because the mom
mhm,
left. So that was all beyond me. Like, why would the justice system not, give him his son if the mom left? Um, that was weird for me. But I guess all over the world, moms have more rights than dads, or dads don't know their rights, and they have to claim it. So it's a good thing that you educate people on that, and it motivates them because they know that they have a chance to get their
right,
kid. I
right.
want to thank you for this conversation, and I really want to wish you all the good luck and the success and the blessings that will be coming your way. I appreciate you wanting to be part of the inspiration series that I have. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
appreciate you. Thank you for everything.
I put on white for you. No.
Hey, I see. I told you we are on white. I told you we got
Listen,
it. We got it.
I'm going to leave it at that. That's a little inside joke between
Ah,
us.
ah,
I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy in this environment out there, out here, everywhere. It's still the same thing, coronavirus and social
right.
injustice that we're all fighting. I will be back on Wednesday with Crazy Legs from the Rocksteady crew. Thank you so much, Leon, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.